like the ceiling can't hold us, like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us, like the ceiling can't hold us.
Welcome to the very best of Squared Circle Live. I'm Dustin Perie, and on this episode, we're going to do a Squared Circle Live rewind from Redemption in 2012, where Philadelphia's finest, Black G's, went one-on-one with the amazing Canadian Lionel Knight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to the corner to my left, he's from Brampton, Ontario. Weighing in at 182 pounds, he's representing Checkmate, the amazing Canadian, Lionel Knight! And his opponent in the corner to my right, he hails from Philly. Weighing in at 190 pounds, is Philadelphia's finest, Black G!
James, this one should be physical. Black G's taking on Lionel Knight, the other half of Checkmate. And I saw these two glaring at each other throughout the day before the event. And even, I don't think they've ever met each other, and they already don't like each other.
Yeah, you can tell that there's some tension there. That's definitely building up. And I think I'm going to refer to Black G's as BLK from going forward. It's a little easy. I like the BLK.
They have, in fact, crossed paths before in CZW. They have seen each other before. They've interacted before, but they have this look about them. They just, you can tell that they're just not necessarily good human beings to interrupt, so to speak.
Yeah, and you saw there Lionel take a shot at BLK, and I don't know, I don't think he liked that very much. BLK well-traveled also around the world. You know, he's been to very, very many places and very experienced, well-versed in the art of professional wrestling. Recently competing, actually, in the X Division tournament in TNA Impact Wrestling.
A 12-year professional wrestling veteran, Combat Zone Wrestling, Chikara, TNA, as you mentioned. Black G's has been everywhere.
Yes, he has. And now he's here in Squared Circle Live.
Take nothing away from Lionel Knight, though. Earlier today, we saw his tag team partner, Christopher Bishop, compete. And he was victorious over El Del Bigote. Now, Lionel Knight looking to do the same against perhaps a more formidable opponent, though. At least a more well-traveled opponent.
Yes, his partner defeated a big mustache. Now it looks like Lionel Knight here has to defeat big hair.
Lionel Knight winning in the power department so far. Both of them very agile, as you can see, and very fast. Both of them. Oh, look at that right there.
Yeah, he telegraphed that maneuver, and BLK took advantage of it.
High risk coming up. Right over the ropes. Black G's. It pays off in dividends.
Oh, vicious knife-edge chop. See, what that does is, people wonder what that does. It hits you in the chest. It actually makes the air leave your body. Hard for you to grasp a breath.
Also looks very painful.
Oh, it is too. It'll leave a mark.
Very simple maneuvers here by the 12-year veteran. Just trying to wear down his opponent. trying to break his mental capacity just with stiff shots in the corner there. Look at this right here, European uppercut coming up right there, hits the mark.
Absolutely, no wasted motion.
Every maneuver is calculated here.
Yes, no wasted motion from BLK. He's systematically picking apart Lionel Knight right now. Lionel Knight
Oh, nobody home there. Black G's going right into the turnbuckle, right there, into the ring post. Oh, and Lionel Knight trying the same thing but pays dividends. Oh, look at that, drop kick right on his face. That's going to leave a mark. And Lionel Knight receives the adulation of this crowd after that high-risk maneuver.
Wow, that's unique and high-risk offense and high impact too. Lionel Knight needs to capitalize here. He needs to drag BLK out to the middle of the ring and attempt a pin here, but the referee doing the right thing, checking on him. Taking
nothing away from Lionel Knight. He has traveled himself, but I got to tell you, Black G's in this situation has a lot to lose, especially with Lionel Knight getting the advantage the way he is. A victory for Lionel Knight, especially since he's predominantly a tag team competitor, could really catapult him in the singles ranks.
Well, absolutely, and a win over BLK is definitely a feather in anyone's cap. Nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there.
Covering a count, only a 2 count there. Lionel Knight will have to do a little bit more in order to dispose of Black G's.
Well, hold on, this might... No,
did you get a text?
No, not yet.
Put your phone in. Why don't you just...
this is very important, Arda. I need to be, informed. I have to know when this message comes in and when I hear back.
You're still awaiting. You literally have hijacked the main event this evening. The championship title match is a triple threat match, and you have hijacked it. You have literally taken it in your own hands and said, no, we're waiting for what I have put into motion here. And you're not even telling us what it is. What did you ask? Who is this head honcho? What did you ask them?
Well, first of all, the head honcho is someone you may know or you may not know. But everything here is on a need-to-know basis, and at this moment, you know.
We don't need to know.
No.
We don't need to know the standing of our main event match this evening.
Let me put it to you this way. When I find out from the head man, you will find
out. Back into the ring now, Lionel Knight.
I'm waiting, Fuego. What?
Big maneuver there, big reversal. Black G's only gets a 2 count. Continuing on, Lionel Knight now trying to keep the pressure on. If you give Black G's even an inch inside that ring, he will capitalize. And I got to tell you, for all of his travels, particularly a promotion like CZW, and you can see the amount of pain and suffering that a professional wrestler goes through at a company like CZW. Imagine what he is capable of doing to any opponent that isn't necessarily aware of what happens there.
No, absolutely. In a conventional wrestling match, BLK could actually wear you down. Right now it seems like he's in peril, but you know what? He's constantly thinking. He's a thinking man's wrestler. It's going through his mind right now. He's contemplating his next move and how he's going to get out of this tight rear chin lock that's being applied right now by Lionel Knight.
On September 6th, in Pickering, meet Bret the Hitman Hart. Buy tickets online at SquaredCircleLiveWrestling.com.
As opposed to jumping out of the count.
Yeah, but there again, a little something from Lionel Knight. He should have used his legs to hook his opponent's arms down and hold his shoulders down. May have been a mistake there. Could cost him.
Rolling senton there, going to the top ropes. What's going to happen here? Oh, goodness! He missed, and that's going to hurt. Black G's gets to his feet. Lionel Knight somehow to his feet as well. Big maneuver there against the turnbuckles.
See, that's tough because there's nowhere for you to go. Oh!
But down, and that's exactly where Lionel Knight went. And now, Black G's will try a high-risk maneuver of his own as he goes to the top ropes. Anything can happen here, folks. It's high risk. Big frog splash, hooks the leg, the cover, the count. Wow, Lionel Knight kicks out.
Very surprised. Again, Lionel Knight showing some resilience. I'm very impressed with Lionel Knight here tonight in his singles competition.
Well, if all else fails, try and rally the fans because you need to dig deep inside here. Both men experiencing near falls in this match, a very seesaw matchup.
but a very physical matchup. You can see both men have slowed down considerably in this match. It's taken their toll on both of them. Looks like we're going to the top again here.
This could be dangerous right here. Oh, look at that. Recovers well as Black G's. Oh. And it looked like it was a tornado DDT, and it does land the mark. There's the cover, the count. Wow, both men showing unbelievable resiliency in this match.
Yeah, that's true, but you see when Lionel Knight made the cover there, so much has been taken out of him, he couldn't hook the leg really, really tight, and maybe that was why he couldn't pin him in that predicament.
There's a roll up right there, 1-2. Only a 2 count. Both men now just trying anything they can, digging deep into their reserves. Oh, big shot there. He's gonna feel that in the morning. Oh, and Black G's will feel that in the morning.
Recito
and another one. Oh my goodness, did that just happen? And that will be it. Black G's is your winner.
The winner of this bout, Black G.
Time's favorite Bret the Hitman Hart memory is WrestleMania 13, where Bret Hart got him in the sharpshooter and beat the World Heavyweight title and went to the gym. Yeah!
When I think of Bret Hart, the one thing that stands out to me is this.
My favorite Bret Hart memory? Definitely when he spit on Vince McMahon. I think that was a great moment in wrestling history.
What's our favorite Bret Hart memory? That's an easy one. That would have to be in his performance of Aladdin at the Burbage Theater.
My favorite Bret Hart memory is WrestleMania 12, the Iron Man match, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart for the WWF Championship. It'll go down as one of the best matches that I have ever seen during my childhood.
Welcome back to the very best of Squared Circle Live. Previously, at Summer Showdown 2014, John Greed challenged Seleziya Sparx. Now, Greed has been on quite the losing streak lately, and he figured challenging a woman might change his fortunes a bit. Now, Greed did win the match. He knocked out Seleziya Sparx, but that wasn't enough for John Greed. Greed then tried to put Seleziya Sparx through a table, and would have been successful if it wasn't for the locker room emptying and saving Seleziya Sparx. So now fast forward to Collision Course, an old friend of Seleziya Sparx, Ethan Page, answered the challenge of John Greed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, from Hamilton, Ontario, weighing in at 235 pounds, All Ego, Ethan Perie! And his opponent, standing in the corner to my right, from the 30 South, weighing in at 297 pounds, this is John Greed!
John Greed and Ethan Page going one-on-one, and this is going to be interesting. John Greed, well documented, the losing streak that he has been on. John Greed not exactly having the success here at Squared Circle Live as he thinks he should have. And previously we saw him take on Seleziya Sparx. He made a challenge to a member of the Bombshells division. Now, take nothing away from Seleziya Sparx, and she held her own in that contest. Almost to a point where I think John Greed wasn't expecting the fight that Seleziya Sparx gave him, the fight that Seleziya Sparx has in her. There's no way John Greed expected what he was going to get. He thought it'd be an easy victory, a victory that he needs, a victory that he's been desperately trying to obtain. As you see Ethan Page trying to show off his athletic ability over John Greed. You hear the bell, and we're all set to officially begin this match. Now, John Greed, as mentioned, previously had a contest with Seleziya Sparx and knocked her out. Delivered a DDT on the apron, winning by countout. Now, you could suggest not exactly a great way to win a match. Not the most proud way to win a match is to win by countout. You generally want to win by pinfall or submission. There's a reason why the only way you can win the Squared Circle Live Premier Championship and the Squared Circle Live Royal Tag Team Championship is by pinfall or submission in the middle of the ring. He wasn't able to do that. He wasn't able to pin Seleziya Sparx. He knocked her out, but that wasn't enough. Oh, Greed just takes a boot right to the face. John Greed wanted to put Seleziya Sparx through a table. And if it wasn't for every single person in the locker room to stop it, that would have happened. He would have done the 5-tongue frog splash through a table and potentially seriously injuring or furthering the injury to Seleziya Sparx. So went through Ethan Page, and this is why Ethan Page is taking this match against John Greed here. Ethan Page, it's well documented the friendship and the camaraderie that he has with Seleziya Sparx. So Ethan Page is not a happy man right now. And that's the mindset you're going to need to go in there with John Greed. Because, yeah, sure, he's been losing a lot of matches lately, but John Greed is still 297 pounds. John Greed is still a big, stinky, smelly, massive, angry man that you don't want to be on the wrong side of. Ethan Page doing well for himself right now, though. Taking advantage of every bit of the ring, using it as a weapon, much like John Greed did against Seleziya Sparx, using the ring apron as a weapon, driving her face into the mat. Or not really the mat, into the corner of the ring where there are no mats. That's key. And we hope Seleziya Sparx recovers as speedily as possible. A sickening thud. Ethan Page all over John Greed. Got to stay on him. Got to use the speed and athleticism that, look out, that Ethan Page has over John Greed. If Greed is able to slow things down and really get his hands on Ethan Page, he's not going to have much of a chance. And we haven't seen a whole lot of Ethan Page here in Squared Circle Live. But he is known around the world. And there's a reason for it. And maybe a little overzealous there, but look at that. Outsmarts John Greed a little bit here. Ooh, I don't know about this. He got him up. Fantastic show of power there by Ethan Page. Goes in for a cover. Whoa, just almost got 3 there. John Greed's going to roll to the outside and try to gain a bit of distance here from Ethan Page. No, I'll tell you what, Page came out firing quickly and is really, I think, taking John Greed off. Oh. And again, Greed using every part of the ring as to his advantage. And now Page is in trouble, trying to get away from Greed. I think he just needs a bit of space to regain his breath after getting his throat caught on the top rope. And now as Greed grounds him and just gonna fire and shots right to the skull of Ethan Page. Referee's trying to get a break here, but Greed knows he has up to a count of 5 to utilize. Greed goes for a cover. And even just John Greed putting his chest on you, going for a pinfall, he might not beat you in that situation right now. But Ethan Page is going to have to expel a lot of energy to be able to get John Greed off him. Both men teeing off of each other right now. Oh, nasty elbow there by Greed. Page reverses. It's Ethan Page now. Talking some trash. Oh my goodness. Huge elbow by John Greed.
On September 7th, we return to Scarborough with the Young Bucks and Bret the Hitman Hart. Buy tickets online at SquaredCircleLiveWrestling.com.
The fans trying to get behind All Ego here. Oh, just teeing off on John Greed. Greed's gonna fire right back. He's not done yet. But Ethan Page returns the favor and says, "No, I'm not done yet either." These guys are just trading blows in the middle of the ring. Oh, you can hear that one from across the street. The knees buckling of Ethan Page, that one shook him, but didn't take him down. Greed reverses. Page ducks. What a massive kick right to the jaw of John Greed. Greed, look at the look in the eyes of John Greed. He is dazed and perhaps confused. Certainly be confused now after that elbow. DDT! Much like the DDT that knocked out Seleziya Sparx. But only two, not enough to pick up the victory. But Greed is reeling here. Very similar to his match with Seleziya Sparx, when it seemed like Greed had it, he just wasn't able to finish her off. He did, I mean, he knocked her out, but in terms of a pinfall in the middle of the ring, he wasn't able to do it. And maybe those things are starting to roll through his mind right now. And he has been beating up Ethan Page for the better part of this match, but still cannot just pin his shoulders to the mat. He's going right back to the chest again, though, trying to drive the air out of Ethan Page. He's been struggling to breathe earlier. And when a 300-pound man drives his shoulder into your chest, it makes breathing all that much more hard. Page counters with a boot. Up to the second rope now. Oh, went for a boot again. Greed caught him. As he says, "Oh." Greed took the time to look at the camera and say, "I got him." 1, 2, no. No, give it to Ethan Page. You know, he maybe isn't the most admirable person in the world. His name is All Ego. And he has a bit of an ego. Spoilers. But for a guy to come out here and defend his friend, Seleziya Sparx, a former manager, Seleziya Sparx, and to take on a guy of the size of John Greed, and to do it in such a fashion where it looks like Ethan Page could potentially win this match, especially as the two of them are on the top rope right now. Greed fighting out of it. Oh, that one almost cupped the ear of Ethan Page. I'll take your balance right out of you. Greed misses, though. Ethan Page with a lung blower. 2, no, sir. Oh, look at the face of Ethan Page. The eyes tell the story. Ethan Page, I don't know if he thinks that it should have been 3. I think he wants it to have been 3. Ethan Page, he looks in good shape right now, but he knows John Greed is dangerous. He wants to get this over with. He's really heavy, as you can see right there. Ethan Page not able to lift the man. Ducks the clothesline. He got him up. Oh, but Greed reverses. Uh-oh, no! Avalanche in the corner. Oh, now the pump handle slam. This is going to be academic after this. Good night, Ethan Page. Thanks for coming. No. Ethan Page gets his shoulder up again. And now, look at the face of John Greed. Now John Greed is questioning himself. John Greed wondering what it's going to take to put away Ethan Page. Gets him up again. Up on his shoulder this time. Page gets out. Gains a bit of space. Delivers the ace cutter. Cover. 2. Only a 2 count. You can hear Ethan Page saying, what the hell? I was speculating earlier that he must be wondering what it's going to take to beat John Greed, but you hear it now. You hear it from the man asking himself, asking the fans who are alive to watch Squared Circle Live. And if you want to be watching Squared Circle Live, go to squaredcirclelivewrestling.com and get tickets now to see all this action live. And this is something to see live. There's John Greed and Ethan Page. Look out! Ethan Page dropped from about 6 feet in the air to the floor. Oh no, here comes the 5-ton frog splash! Count to 1,000, this one's over.
Hi, Seleziya. I hear you want to come back. Remember that last time we were in the ring? I left you laying. And if it wasn't for the whole locker room, you probably wouldn't be able to come back. But on September 7th... be careful what you wish for. Because you just got it.
Coming up next week on the very best of Squared Circle Live, Aeroform takes on the Fraternity, and Brent Money Banks goes one-on-one with the original player from the Himalayas, Sanjay Dutt.